Hello students, in this video you are going to learn the structure of an HTML document, HTML tags, creating, saving and viewing an HTML document. So let us begin. Now the full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. So what is an HTML? HTML is a language used for designing web page. It is not a programming language. It is a scripting language, or we may also call it as a markup language because a set of markup tags are used to describe the web page, or we may also call it as a tag based language. Now hyper means reference or link. Text means the data or information that are displayed on the web page. Markup, now markup means highlighting the text. As we are using the markup tags, so we use the tags to color the text and format the text. Finally, the language is a mode of communication. So the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language, where we use the reference or the link to highlight the text, and it is a mode of communication. Now this is the basic structure of an HTML document. Now if you look at the slide, you can see that an HTML document consists of two distinct parts, that is head and body. So each and every HTML document, it starts with the HTML tag and it ends with the HTML tag. Now before discussing the structure of an HTML document, let us first go to the tags and let us learn the different types of elements or tags in HTML. And HTML elements consist of opening tags, the closing tag, and everything in between the opening and closing tag. So there are two types of elements of the tag. One is the container tag and another is the empty tag. Now container element or a tag, it includes both on and off tag. Means once the tag is open, you need to close the tag. If you see the example here, suppose say the school year is the text that I want to display in the web page. Now if you want to make the school bold, we use B tag, and this tag should be inside the angular bracket, and after opening this tag, you need to close the tag with the forward slash. So the tags that you need to close is known as a container tag. So it includes both on and off tag. Now what is an empty element or an empty tag? The HTML elements that contain only the on tag and it does not require an off tag are called empty tag. It means these tags need to be opened. Suppose say BR. If you want to break the line, we use BR tag. If you want to give the horizontal line, we use HR tag. If you want to insert the image, IMG, audio and video. All these tags are empty tags because we don't need to close this tag. Now let us come back to the structure of an HTML document. Now as I've already said that the HTML document consists of two distinct parts, that is head and body. So your head parts include in this area, and the title tags is included inside the head tag. Now first let us start with the HTML tag. Now HTML tag, it identifies the document as an HTML document. As I have already said, this is a container tag because once you open this tag, if you see at the last, we have seen that the HTML tag has been closed with a forward slash. So HTML tag is a container tag. The entire code to design the web page is written between the opening and a closing HTML tag. Then the next tag is a head tag. Head tag is used to provide some additional information, including the titles, script, etc. in a web page. It is also a container tag. Now you can see that under the head tag, I have used the title tag, And inside the title tag, both opening and closing title tag, I have used school website. It means once you create the web page and when you open the web page, you will see the school website at the title of the browser window. So if you want to display anything at the title of the browser, then you have to mention that particular text inside the title tag. After that, I have closed the head tag, means my head part has been completed here. Now comes the main part of the HTML. So whatever things that you see on the web page, whether it's a text, whether it is a hyperlink, video clips, audio clips, if you want to display it in the web page, everything should be placed inside the opening and a closing body tag. So anything you want to display in the web page should be placed inside the opening body tag and inside the close body tag. Now this body tag defines the content of the web page. It is also a container tag. So all the tags which displays text, images or link as a part of the web browser or a web page are written between the opening and a closing body tag. And finally, you can see the HTML tag with the forward slash, means I have closed the HTML document. It shows the end of a HTML document. Now, the two basic tools that are needed to create the HTML documents are the HTML editor to create and save the document and a web browser to view the HTML document. So you can use any web browser like say Internet Explorer, Firefox, Mozilla, Opera Mini, Netscape Navigator. You can also use say Microsoft Edge. All these are the web browser that will help you to display the web page. Now let us come to the HTML editor. So there are two types of HTML. One is WYSIWYG editor. What that is? What you see is what you get. Now this editor provides an inbuilt interface where you can quickly design the web page without writing any HTML code. Now means if you want to create a web page without writing any HTML code, then you have to use what you see is what you get editor. So some of the examples of this editor is like Google Web Designer and a Adobe Dreamweaver. And the next is text editor. So Notepad, Wattpad are some of the example of the text editor. Now let us create the HTML document by writing its HTML command in a Notepad. So let us open Notepad. So let me type Notepad in a search box. So here you can see is a Notepad here. So this is my text editor to create the HTML document, and let me type the code for the HTML. So as I've already said, it should start with the HTML tag. So it should be included inside the angular bracket HTML, or you can also use it, or you can write in capital letter. So HTML is not a case sensitive, means you can write the code either in the capital letter or in the small letter. Now the next is head. So as I have already said, under the header section comes the title. So let me write down title, and you can give a title to the page. Suppose say my first web page, and this is a container tag, so you need to close it with the forward slash and write down title. And finally, as I have said, under the header section, only the title tags is used, so you need to close the header section here with the forward slash. Now the next come the main part of an HTML document, that is body. So whatever things that you want to display in the web page should be written inside the opening and a closing body tag. Suppose say let me close the body tag, and finally let me close the HTML tag. So if you want to display, as I've already said, if you want to display anything in the web page, everything should be written inside the opening and a closing body tag. So let me write just a simple text here. Suppose say, welcome to my first web page. So think this is a text, so it will get displayed in my browser window. Finally, you need to save the document. So click on File menu and click on Save. Now make sure that you should have a proper location where you are saving the HTML document. So I want to save it in the desktop so that I can get my file or HTML document easily. So let me click on the desktop, and you need to give the file name. So let me give my file name as say first web page. You can give any file name, and remember, very important thing is after your file name, don't forget to give the extension that is .html. So don't give any space, and directly after the file name just write down .html or .htm, because it signifies that it is a HTML document and not a Notepad document. And just make it as a all files and click on save option. Now how to view the HTML document? Let me minimize it. As I've already said that you need a browser to access the web page. So you may use Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Netscape Navigator, or a Microsoft Edge. Right now my browser I'm using is the Microsoft Edge. So this is the icon for a Microsoft Edge, and you can see that this is my web page that I have saved with the file name first web page. So simply double click on it. Now you can see that this is the web page, and whatever I have written inside the body tag, that is welcome to my first web page, it has been displayed. And if you see at the top, you can see that my first web page. So this is the text that I have written inside the title tag. So whatever you write inside the title tag will get displayed in a title bar of the browser window that you are using. So if just below you can see that this taskbar. In the taskbar you can see both your source file that has been created on HTML, and the one, this is the browser. So if you want to see, just click on your node page. So this is your source file. So it has been written here. Now if you want to add more, you can directly add some text here. So that we will do it in the next class. So this is the simple HTML structure to show you how to create a HTML document. So in the next class, we will format our HTML page using more tags and their attributes. So I hope you have understood how to create the HTML document using a text editor that is Notepad, and how to open using a browser. So this is all in today's video. Thank you, children.